Hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Face Math Friday. And today we have some new makeup palettes. Now these three gorgeous things are from Revolution Pro. So I went on a little bit of a shopping spree and just happened upon these, and they were just calling to me. And there was a deal on at the time, hence why there's three. They were like 3 for 2, so I was like, I will get 3. But I wanted to unbox these and do a couple of swatches. I already know like roughly what they look like, but I never actually tested out the product. So it's interesting to see just what we're getting. So there's 3 different palettes here. So we've got the Night and Day, which is a color focused shadow palette, intensely pigmented matte and pearlescent shadows. That was a really cool one. We have the All That Glistens Luxe shadow palette, and we have the new neutral Luxe shadow palette, which says it's got matte, reflective, pearl and glitter pigments with a cream base. So 3 very different and equally awesome palettes. The first, the Night and Day, only has 10 shades. The other 2 have 18 from the looks of things. I think these ones are slightly bigger, but I think we're just going to jump into this. I'm going to need my trusty little scissors to get these bad boys open. So let's have a little looky. Oh, I did really like this one because it's like a texture. I love saying it like that. It's got like a really cool, like almost snake skin vibe to it. I love it. But yeah, this is the Night and Day palette. So I don't know if it's got, yeah, it's got the protector on it. So these are the like shades from that. We have some really cool, I'm gonna just take the protector off. It does have the names. But it's just so that we can see it a little bit better. So yeah, we have some really nice like neutral shades, but overall a lot of them are like really metallic, and I think these 2 are kind of like a dual chrome or duochrome, which is really awesome. They just look so like bomb. That blue is what really sold it. The blue, and I think the gold and just this side really sold me. These ones I'm like, you know, obviously you need to have your like different transitional shades and all of that jazz, but like these ones just really sold me. Now obviously we will be doing some swatches for those, but I just wanted to open all of the different palettes first, and then we can get into some swatches. So that's that palette. I should probably put the little protector back on with the names. Some really cool names as well, which is nice. So next we have the All That Glistens palette. So I feel like I got these because it's quite Christmassy, and I think it might be this one or it might be the next one. Has some like really cool Christmassy colours, but like again, the box we live, it's like shiny, it's gold and glittery. Ah, oh, beautiful. This was the one, and that just hit straight on my hand. I'm just gonna, oh, the protective thing's stuck on. No, why do you do this? There we go. So there are the shades. So obviously I saw this green and this red, and I was like, that is like so perfect for like a Christmassy vibe. Even the gold in this as well. Like they just have some really nice glittery shades, which I think we can really use, and some nice greens and reds as well, and even blue and purple. Like you could just mix these looks at these eyeshadows into like some really cool looks. So yeah, I'm just super excited to actually see what they kind of actually come out as. But yes, there's 18 of those in there. A little bit smaller than the other palette. Obviously the bigger palette, but it's got smaller amounts in them. But that is cool. And last but not least, we have the new neutral Luxe shadow palette, which has this like leopard print theme to it, which we love a little bit of leopard print. Very Cat Slater. I can't remember what this one has in it. Oh, that one looks really odd while it's in there, but it has like a lot of like neutral shades, some like still glittery, a lot of like peachy purples and stuff, which is like really in recently, which is nice. But like all in all, it just looks really nice. I'll give you like a little bit of a closer look. I don't think I did that for the other palette, so I'll probably do that. But you can just see all of those gorgeous, beautiful shades. But yes, this is the All That You Can Glisten, All That You Can Glisten? All That Glistens palette close up. Again, you can just really see all of those like gorgeous shades. They're just like so shimmery. Like look at the way that it just like glistens in the light. Oh, we love it. We love it. Right, so it's time to start swatching and properly giving a bit more of a review, I guess. So first we're going to start with the Night and Day palette. So I won't be swatching every single shade. I'm just going to be swatching like a select few shades, just because obviously we only have 2 arms here and I don't really want to completely overkill all of these palettes. So I think first we're going to start with this shade, which is Steel, which is in this top corner, which is the duochrome one, and it automatically just straight away feels like super creamy, which I live for. I'm going to take my watch off just so we have a little bit more surface area. So that is Steel. I don't know if it's going to like show off the duochrome very well, but I mean, it's not like heavily duochrome when you apply it. I think maybe if you like pack it on, you kind of get the like duochrome glitters in there, but it's more like it just kind of sticks to that orangey brown colour. But the duochrome is definitely in there. It's just more of a like glitter almost. And then we have this other shade, which is like a pearly colour, which is called Pearlized, which is this one. Now this looks like it'll be quite nice, even as like a highlight. Oh yeah, that's like really shimmery. Oh, I love that. And yeah, that would definitely work as like a really intense highlight, or just like to pack on like the inner corner of your eye just to give it that pop. Live for that. I have got to try this blue shade right here. Like it just looks like it's popping. Like even just on the finger there. And this is called Midnight. Oh. Look at that. I don't know if it's gonna do like the glitterous justice, but like, and like you can smoke it out as well, so like it actually gives like quite a dark blue. So like in the pan it looks more royal blue, and I think the camera makes it look more blue, because even on my finger when I'm looking at it like in person, it like has a lot of a darker shade, but on there it just looks really like poppy of blue. But it's actually like a really midnight blue, just with like flecks of like royal blue glitter, which do shine through, which is really nice. I think we're gonna go with the shade Quartz now. just to showcase a little bit of something different, which is this shade here. Which is quite like a pinky colour, which is nice. Love, which is like that shade. It's quite like neutral shimmer, like a pinkish neutral shimmer, which is actually quite nice. And I think you could work that into like even an everyday look. So like that could be like your day side, and I think like incorporating more of like these shades on this side are more like night. This is like more daytime, but then you add these and it transforms into nighttime. I like that. And I think the colour payoff of these shades so far is really good. I want to see how dark this black comes off as well, which is called Blackout. Very appropriate. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's come off quite strong, which we love. I love it when it comes off quite strong. And again, you can just buff those out gorgeously. For like a more smoked out look. Oh. So that's the Night and Day palette. Really, really cool. Love the shades in that, and really worth the for the payoff that you get. I love that. So now the oh my god, I'm gonna keep saying this wrong. All That Glistens palette. I don't know what shades to try. I just feel like I'm gonna go straight to all of the like glittery shades because I'm so generic. So we're gonna start with this shade here called Glare. Oh my god. Like, it's literally just pure glitter that's come off. And it's like, it is actually chunky glitter as well. So I think it will actually show up quite like chunky. And it does. But like, that's cool because I've never had anything just like quite like that. I have like these kind of ones which are like metallic, I think. And it's totally gonna stay on my hands now. Glitter is like, I think people say that glitter is like the herpes of arts and crafts. That's very true because it goes everywhere. So yeah, that was Glare. I do want to see just like how strong this Rocket shade is. I'm only going to try and apply a little bit, but it never comes out as a little bit, that's the problem. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's definitely going into the whatchamacallit, Christmas look. Make sure you stay tuned to find that one. That's stunning. And then we also have shades like Blinked, which is this matte purple, like a plummy kind of shade, I'd say. That's really nice. I like that. You could definitely use that like and smoke out an eye. I'm just like picturing all the looks already. Oh my god. I need to stop. Like, I think, I'm not going to go too much into all of these, but I think like obviously these chunky glitters are like really, really strong. So you don't need to use like a lot of it. You can kind of just like build a glittery look, because otherwise it's going to go too crazy. And these matte shades are like really good as well. Really like, not necessarily too creamy, but like they have a nice, just like glide on, and it's there. Very pigmented. Really love this palette. Maybe, I don't know whether to say as far as new fave, but like it's up there in the playing books. And last but not least, we have, I forgot the name of it, the new neutral palette, which is the leopard print one. Oh, what shade should we swatch from this one? So I mean, we've already swatched some of like the, I Okay, I'm going to swatch on this arm as well. So we're going to start with the shade Calm, which is this like purpley, like a light purple. I shouldn't have used that finger. Should have used that one. So it's kind of like a mauve, I think that's what you call it. I can never remember like proper colour names. Like a mauvey pink kind of colour, which is nice. I could see that being used as maybe like a transitional shade which you like buff out and just smoke that to hell, which would be super nice. I'm gonna try the shade For Real, which is this like shimmery shade. It's almost like a slight golden bronzy look. That's really nice. It's like, it's almost coppery. And like when I'm filming this, I just recently did a copper look, so that's quite nice to have, because it actually looks quite nice when I did the copper look. Gassed. I'm curious to try this Jazz It Up, because it kind of looks, I don't know how to describe that, but it looks like a pink, but then it's got like a weird coloured glitter in it, and I don't know whether it's meant to, but we're gonna give it a try and just see more or less what the hell happens with that. Oh, that is actually quite nice. These are really soft colours, like they're not like out there boom, like these are like colours you could get away with like on an everyday basis. I love that. I really love that. I've got to see what, you know, one of the two, they've got like two really intense glitters here. Golden, which is more like peachy, a pink, well, a more pink, and then Party is like a red pink. So I'm gonna try Golden, which is like the more pink, just straight up pink. Oh. That is like really nice. And again, like with the glitters, it kind of, oh, they have green flecks in. I'm just seeing that from like a different angle. I don't know if you can see that on like the camera, but it has like green flecks in it when you kind of like rotate it and look at it in a certain light. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, the thing with the glitters is you kind of, I think, more have to like press them on rather than stroke them on, because otherwise you get this like pulled apart effect, which you can kind of see like at the bottom. It's like almost like it's not one, you know. But overall thoughts on this one? Hello. I think they've got some like really nice soft colours in there, which you can definitely get away with like an everyday look. And I mean, it does say new neutral, so they're very like neutral tones, which is basically everyday looks. Really, some really nice colours, as you can see. You know, I could definitely see myself using that quite a lot actually. So again, maybe not a new fave, but like it's ranking high. It's ranking high. I'm loving these. So yeah, that's the new palettes that I've got myself from Revolution Pro. What do you guys think? What's your favourite out of the three so far? I'm really struggling to choose actually, but I'm kind of leaning towards this one, the all the glitters palette, just because of how different it is to some of my other palettes. But they all have like really good aspects to them and some really cool shades. So each of these retail at £12 per palette, if I am correct. I got them from Superdrug and there was a deal on for 3 for 2, so I got them for a little bit cheaper. But, you know, so worth it, honestly. Like, these two have like obviously more colours, but these ones have this one has like bigger like pans, so you get a lot more out of it. So it kind of just varies on what essentially you're looking for in makeup, but I think they're all really cool and definitely worth a look. So you can head into any of your like drugstores and essentially see what they've got to offer, and these probably are going to be there. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed having a little look into some new palettes with me. We have some really nice swatches. I feel really jazzy now, like. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know down below with a little thumbs up and a little comment if you fancy. And again, let me know which palette is your favourite out of the 3 that I've just shown. What one would you be more drawn to? You know, let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to know. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.